Good morning, dear students. Today, I'm Riya Banerjee of GT Goenka Public School, Aurangabad. I'm going to discuss about the determiners. Determiners is a very important chapter for the higher classes. So let's begin. So before I begin, let me ask you what do you understand by determiners, and let me explain it to you also. The words which determine something is called determiners. Well, it's very easy to understand that there are some words which determine something. Only those words are known as determiners. So let's see. It determines or modifies the nouns following them. So see the examples: the woman, a school boy, all people, every child, some teachers, any names, etc. So here in these examples you can see that the determiners generally take articles, distributive neural adjectives, indefinite neural adjectives and definite neural adjectives, and few more. So let's see the next. So now let's recap the definition. Articles, determiners and quantifiers are those little words that generally modifies a noun. In the previous example also you have seen that it modifies the noun. Let's see the other examples. The student, a college, that car, those people, whatever idea, your choice. Sometimes these words will tell us whether we are referring to a specific or general thing. For example, the exactly that book or the book, a horse, my kingdom. Sometimes they will tell much about and how many, how much about something or the nouns. For example, lots of sweets, many chairs, a great deal of confusion. Now, so let's learn. Let me tell you few examples. Look at the first example. Some teachers always remember the names of their students. Let's see the second example. Very few teachers remember the names of their students. No teacher can remember the names of all the students. My class teacher remembers the name of all her students. Now students, can you tell me what have you understood by these four sentences? Don't you think that all of these sentences, they have different meanings, but the basic structure is always the same? See, let's repeat once again. See the first example. Some teachers always remember the names of their students. It's showing that some teachers are there who always remember. Next is very few teachers remember the names. Next, no teacher, and finally my class teacher. The words highlighted with red are the examples of determiners. So why does that happen? Why does the meaning changes but the basic structure remains same? As I have told you, it's because of the different types of uses of determiners. So we can further say that a determiner is a fixing word which is used before a noun to show the thing or person you mean or refer to. For example, in the first sentence, some teachers, the word some, which is an perfect example of a determiner, is used before the noun teachers. In the similar way, in the third example also, no teacher. Fourth example, my class teacher. So all of these words are actually carrying another noun. So it's defining something or it's further telling something about the noun. So now let's learn about the types of determiners and examples. So let's see about the first type of determiner. Although I have kept it short, in the next videos you will come to know in detail about the types of determiners. So the first type of determiner is articles. We already know what are the articles. A, and are the indefinite article, and the definite article. Next we have demonstratives. Demonstratives are the demonstrative adjectives and can be demonstrative pronouns. This, that, these, those. Next are the possessives, my, our, his, her, their, etc. Next are the numeral adjectives. So the first one is indefinite numeral adjective, which are those adjectives that do not indicate anything in exact number or quantity. I am repeating it, it do not indicate an exact number or quantity. That's why it is known as indefinite. Example, some, many, a few, the few, several, etc. Next is the definite numeral adjective. Definite numeral adjective are those which indicate an exact number, like 1, 2, 9, 10, first, second and 10. Let me give you one example. I can say that I have 3 friends. He got the first position. So these are the examples of definite numeral adjectives. And the last one is the distributive numeral adjective. The distributive numeral adjectives are those which refer to each one of a group, like such as each, every, either, neither, less, etc. Another example I can tell that every teacher must be honest. On either side is a narrow lane. So these are the examples of distributive numeral adjectives. Next we have the quantifiers. Some, any, much, more. These are the examples of quantifiers. And the final one is the interrogatives. Which, whose, what, etc. In the next videos, I will definitely talk about the different types of determiners in details. So, right now we are also studying about the articles. That is the topic of the next video. We already know that articles are of 2 types, definite article and indefinite article. So, that's all for today, my dear students. Thank you very much. I will soon upload the next videos for you. Bye.